Hello, welcome back to the part 2. I'm so excited. Today we're gonna look at even more incredible golden covers. I am so excited. We've covered some of my favorites and we still got a couple that I am so incredibly excited about. Specifically today we're gonna be also having on the list the one and only Sohyang as well. So there's gonna be some incredible pieces here today, so let's get into it. Let me also very quickly remind you guys that I will be making a workshop for singing of golden. I will be making these workshops in a very small groups so you can have one-on-one interactions with me. We are gonna focus on your singing and on resolving any issues that you have with this song and with your voice. I'm very excited to meet you all and I hope you are gonna be interested in working with me. It would be really massive pleasure. It's been such an incredible month already that everyone was reaching out to me to work on golden separately, but I really wanted to do also a group workshops because I feel like sometimes sharing ideas is also very good and it is much more affordable. So I'm very excited to work with you and I hope I'm gonna see you there. The link is gonna be down in the description. And now without any further ado, let's look at more covers. So this is a group that I have not heard about before and they are my very new cover, but you guys were very adamant for me to look at this one. This is Swan from Crazy. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that. You're gonna educate me down in the comments anyways, I know you, but let's look at her. I am so excited. I love how she's working very smartly with a clean tone and then a little bit more airy. I was a ghost, I was alone, huh? That was all very airy, but that was why it was having this seductive kind of feel. I was a ghost, I was alone, huh? Da-da-da. You know, it's warm, it's fuzzy, and can get really sexy. And then, I was the queen that I'm meant to be. Love that transition from that really warm, cozy, fuzzy into I was the queen that I'm meant to be. That scoop into that tone is so cool. I didn't know. She's one of those people who went a little bit harder on that pre-chorus. I'm done hiding now, I'm shining. So a little bit more weight into it. I personally prefer when it's a little lighter because there's a lot coming in anyways. But she had a strong onset, so she's going full steam forward, you know? Love that connection there. We're going up. So we're going up, but we're going up. It's our moment. She actually used that we're going and that heavy connection through the slide to the upper tone to stay a little bit more anchored in more belty space. So listen to the difference. We're going up. We're going up. And she was what she's doing is we're going up. You can see that it's a little bit more heavier. I think she used it as a leverage to stay a little bit more rooted. She went to the head voice there. Up, voices, which is also a good idea. That's a very high tone. And if you go into the head voice, you can save a lot of energy. Also opted for the head voice, very similar to Solar. I love those covers. Opt for the head voice. It's very high, specifically if you are a little bit lower set voice. Even she doesn't sound like alto or like any like very low set voice, but still for her, she went so hard into that pre-chorus and chorus that that release on that top tone feels very good in that head voice instead of really pushing it even further in a full tone. I liked her cover quite a lot. She did a very similar thing to what Solar did with an upper tone. Also, the head voice on that top tone in up, 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 second repetition. I liked it. It was a good cover. I just wish we didn't have those background voices. It's like she can pull this. She pulled it perfectly. I wish she would go even completely a cappella. I think she would absolutely kill. Don't know her, do not know the band, but now I've got a reason. And I hope that now you've got a reason too to check them out because they seem incredibly talented. Another talented group that you should definitely check was Purple Kiss. We have got two girls from Purple Kiss. And what I actually like, I don't want to interrupt too much, but we've got two different covers. We've got one that is a studio recording, which is very polished and very post-produced. And then we've got a completely raw recording of I'm sure the second one is pretty raw recording. So I like that we've got both options. And we've got actually two members from one group covering this song. It's a very unusual. We usually get like the best out of the best. You're gonna go and cover that song. They chose like the best singers from every group. Purple Kiss had two, which is pretty admirable, you know? More heavy voice. Became so fine now. She almost had that falsetto there. You can hear the classical. Became so fine now. It was just a hit of it, but it was interesting to see that version too. She's very connected. Up, our voices. So it is a little bit more classical leaning. It's not classical completely whatsoever, all right? Just a little bit of that placement is there. Up our voices. Up our voices. So she's going into that little more falsetto vibe, but it still sounds very, very contemporary. And what's also making it more contemporary is that she's not doing up our voices or something like that. Voices. She's doing a little cuts, like a little cut. Up our voices. No. She's doing those hiccups at the end of the phrases. Yep. Also, that Born to Be was born to be, born to be. Like you can hear a little bit of the hint of the she has a very light voice. So when I do it, it's a little bit heavier. Like I have a little bit more, you know, color because I'm a little probably lower set than her. She sounds very angelic and very youthful and very, very sweet, right? But you can hear the technique usage there, even though it is leaning more into contemporary. She's definitely using it into her advantage. Let me show you the second member again. I like the cover a lot. It was a studio cover. It has a post-production, but I can see the technique that she was using, which is the most important thing to me. And again, something very different. It's so cool to see different people dealing with this song in a different way. Let's look at the other one. It was interesting. She started in very similar style that her co-member. Na, 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 na. You can hear going up, up, up. But this was much more contemporary. But she's going forward at frontal placement instead of she's going very frontal sound. Also, I love her big flips. She's in so many. A lot of those big flips. She was not trying to hide them, and they are very dominant there, and I kind of like that. It's a little bit of an embellishment that would be like, oh, okay, this is very typical to you. Again, heads down to Purple Kiss, 2 members. Pretty freaking impressive. Next, we've got this incredibly viral cover. It's apparently by Dahyun, and she's also a YouTuber, and she has a YouTube channel. I'm gonna try to find her, but she delivered this and it went viral like everywhere because it's such an incredibly well done rendition. It shocked everybody, and I love to see people shocked. I love it. That open fry was my first indicator that this is gonna be good. Also those quick she's not scared of her voice. I love to see that she's not hyper careful with grooming every single tiny tone to be like perfect. She's going very directly into the notes. Again, one of those people that didn't shy from the pre-chorus. This is where I started to hear a little bit of huskiness there. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining. She was doing this little shining, a little embellishment there, which was like, interesting. Oh, natural belter too. Like you can hear the weight of that. This is not a high tone for her. This is like a mid-range. This is why it reminded everyone so much of the original. It's very belty, but the voice is not overtly bright and metallic. It's not this hyper shiny bright. It has a little bit of a huskiness even in that part of the range, and it has quite of a volume. That's why people, I think, really loved it, because it's so reminiscent of the original singer as well. Fantastic support too. Like her support doesn't dwindle. Not even a second. That high tone, a lot of people have issues to sustain. They just hit it and then they die very quickly off of the tone because it's really hard to sustain. And she sustained it, not just like a tone that she barely hits. she sustained it as a tone that is like a full value tone. So it had the length and it had the longevity. I was quite flabbergasted when I heard it because that tone. If you notice, most of the singers just tap that tone and are done, which is understandable. I'd rather have them tap that tone than go into a big strain and kind of hold on to the tone for their dear life, and the tone is going to sound horrible. But the way she carried it, that's a good tone. That's a tone that she can maintain and it doesn't change. Like you feel that she has the same sound of that tone across its whole length. It's not morphing into, you know, any tightness and any push, any pressure. It has nice that type of a longevity. So a nice supported tone. It was really cool. I would love to have her diaphragm. I have a very good diaphragm, like a very good one. But this one is brutal. And they included the good parts too. She's mixing a little bit more air to make it a little bit more softer. Let's see, she's very on the edge of her range there. No more hiding, now I'm shining. It's very low for her. The lower, now I'm the lower, now I'm shining. She just breathed into, so now I'm shining, now I'm shining. No more hiding, I'll be shining like I'm born to be. Her range is great. That little scratch on the voice that she's doing at the beginning of the phrases is adding so much emotional charge to that song. I love it. And she's holding it again. Probably one of the people who I saw it hold the longest in the weight that she begins the tone, so she's maintaining of that tone, and it's so cool. If the tone wouldn't be well done, she wouldn't be able to maintain it. The last one was even the longest. Oh my god. I'm not surprised that this cover went viral because it's absolutely insane. Her technique is absolutely brilliant. I really have to go check her YouTube channel. You should too. Go. I will try to find her and put her down in the description because I'm flabbergasted. I want to hear more. She's apparently a cover artist. So I'm always up to support if I can and how much I can. So go and check her out and support her covers. She did incredible. Now, a lot of people were very adamant for me to look at Minkyun cover of Golden as well. So I'm excited to see another boy and what he done with it. We changed the key. Okay. I want to include these that change the key so much to show people that the magic is not lost. Please change the key and sing the song. Let's go, boy. I was so close, I was alone. Damn, I did not expect that sound. Whoa. I did not. He's mixing a little bit of Alice goes with a little bit of an elevated larynx, but just a hint. Alice goes, I was alone. Wouldn't even pop in my mind to sing it like that. Kind of cool. I was so close, I was alone. Very airy. Keeping this throne, I didn't know how to believe I was queen that I'm meant to be. I lived too. He has a very elevated larynx. I was a queen that I'm meant to be. Right there, you can hear it. I try to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place. Could have problem shy, cause I got too wild. But now this time I'm getting paid. Could have seen on stage, I'm dominating now. I love how he always mixes into I'm done hiding, now I'm shining. You can hear that that dip is always very airy. I'm done hiding, now I'm shining. It's an interesting twist on it. You could see his support in his head. It literally like shook his head. Look at that. And then up, up, up. The triple lock in. Oh my God. And there was a rock falsetto there. So cool. I actually am very big fan. I'm gonna say it out loud. I am a big fan of this sound. I love what he did with this song. This isn't a pure mix, so he's not chesting in a chesty place at all, but it is obviously heavily benefiting him. So he kind of replaced everything that was chesty in here, and he went into that very mixy, airy space. So, and then when he entered the mix, that's where he's gonna be clean in his turn. And good support too. You can hear that metallic sound when he changes into that rock falsetto. And maintain that top tone, which is more possible in that falsetto. It's easier to maintain a longer tone of that weight as well. In comparison to the previous singer, like she was maintaining it in more of a mix. He's maintaining it in more depth of that. I cannot speak. Rock falsetto. Love you. I cannot speak today. It's horrible. Love the cover. It's very atypical. It's very different from anything that you've heard from the golden covers before, probably. It's probably not gonna be down everyone's alley. Down my alley for sure. Loved it. It's very different. And because he mixed so much air in certain spaces, and then through that air, he kind of worked his way up into that mix so effortlessly. I like it. Tell me how you like it. I want to hear. I want to know. And now we have two queens that completely killed this cover. One of them is Gina Kwon. If you have not seen this cover yet and you do not follow her channel, please go support her and make sure to subscribe to her channel. She is absolutely incredible. She was one of the first people who said, you know what, let me slow this down. Let me slow this down. Let me make a beautiful acoustic version out of this. So she did a piano cover. It is incredible. She slowed it down, therefore she gave herself more grace to really focus on her technique and on her voice expression. It's not just like go, 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 go. It is so much more calmer. It is so much more focused on tiny little changes in her voice. And the piano is just such a brilliant idea. Well done.
I was a ghost, I was alone. Given the throne, I didn't know.
See that little thing? You wouldn't be able to catch in that big, massive, and sprinting original sound at all. This is giving her space to really show you every little tiny thing, even that.
It's okay. Given the throne, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I meant to be. I lived two lives, tried to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place.
My absolutely favorite thing though is how she really plays with a mixed ear and then a clean tone. You can immediately hear when she plugs in a full tone, and she does it not across the whole song. It's just really on a spot where she gives us the full vibrance of her tonal quality and a full tone that is clean. Most of the other time she's going a little bit with a mixed air. It's just such a beautiful power play of this song. Here's the vocal break into the head voice. A little riff.
Now I'm shining like I'm born to be. We dream and hardly came so far now, I believe.
When I heard this first time, I was like, yes, this is how I would sing this cover, because it is so much softer. Na, 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 na. That head voice there is so pretty. She is really measuring exactly where she's gonna give that value to the tone, and that's where it hits you like a ton of bricks. And down. It's so brilliant. She gives it that. That push and pull. It's so technically well done. And stylistically, this is one of the best ones in my opinion. It's just, oh my God, brilliant. She just taps that tone and let it kind of, she has quite of a big reverb on. I think she actually post-produced this herself. I'm not 100% sure. There's not much on her voice. There's a very little, and of course, quite of a big reverb, which is fitting to the acoustic version. And for the last tone, the last high tone, she opted for a head voice to just really send us off with that angelic sound, nothing too heavy, almost like a release. Gorgeous. Of course, like every singer, she knows that it was going to be a difficult one, a very hard one, and go and support her. Go subscribe. She did an amazing job. For me, stylistically, one of the best versions of this song. And of course, the queen, the one and only, the best version of Golden, because if Sohyang is gonna sing any song, she will be the best. There's like, it's really hard to even enter in competition. If Sohyang enters a competition, everyone's out. Like, it's nice that you will participate because she is an absolute legend. She is such a massive legend in the industry that most of your favorite vocalists, she's their favorite vocalist because she is truly incredible. She's like an absolute gifted, almost like a freak of nature with what she can do with her voice. Let's look at her, because she did not do just basic stuff. Of course, she went out of her way to really kill it on all fronts. Covered and harmonized, baby.
I was a ghost, I was alone. 두어진 길 속에. Given the crown, I didn't know how to believe I was the queen that I meant to be. I lived two lives, tried to play both sides, but I couldn't find my own place.
I wanted to listen to this part because she's not belting, but she is in a clean tone in that register. That's why she can do a little bit of a riff here and there. If you notice and listen to her cover very, very closely, she's riffing here and there. Maybe not as much, but you're gonna hear it there. And it's because it's a clean tone, but it's not belty. It's quite light in comparison to what she's gonna be actually belting. Light, like I'm born to be. It's so pretty. She's in that placement. It's just. Now she's belting. Do you hear that? She's in the same placement, but she's adding more weight, so it's much more beltier. It's much more out there. You can see it on her face, on her opener. She's attacking that tone. She's going directly for that. She has such a great range. Like, I don't know if you know Sohyang from before. Some of you will, some of you don't. Those that don't, go educate yourself. This woman is living and breathing high notes like this. So this is actually, that's why she also harmonized and did so much extra stuff, because she can. But yeah. What can I tell you? Because she can. It is mind-blowing.
Waited so long to break these walls down, to wake up and feel like me. But these patterns all in the past now, and finally lives like the girl they all see. No more hiding, I'll be shining like I'm born to be. 'Cause we are others, voices Friday night.
But look at her face, look at her shape. She's constantly open. At no point, she's just opening more and more and more and more. The teeth are very exposed there, you can see. See, you almost cannot tell what she's saying because she's saying so much in her vowels. Well, look at that. And she's staying in that placement. Of course. How can you not love that woman and also envy her to death? Because she's in a comfy placement for her and just stretching it a little bit up. She can play so much around with that tone because she's already comfortable there. Look at that exposure. Insanity. And the longevity of the last tone. Look at her. She's just basically having fun. Everyone else is stressed out by this song. She's having fun. This is her playfield. If you do know Sohyang, she's done a tremendous amount of songs like this in the past. So when she entered the race, she's basically not even in the race, kind of, if we want to call it that way. But when she entered the room, I was like, oh, damn. She's getting serious. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. This is the second part. If you haven't seen the first one, go check it out as well. Definitely check out my little workshop as well. It's going to be down in the description. And if you did enjoy this video, please don't forget to subscribe right here. Here's the video that YouTube actually recommends for you. And here are the rest of my K-pop videos. Please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.